rights is being violated. I cannot eat, and my sisters and brothers cannot work. And the NYPD, I'm not resisting. I'm compliant, 100%. No weapons, no brass, no ammo. We order our no weapons, no brass, no ammo. No weapons, no brass, no ammo. You arrested me for this. Hold the flag up. Yo, we got it, miss. We got the flag, miss. We got it. Outside.
I like to know what's going to happen for my money. I'm not protesting. I want my food that I ordered. I'm a paying customer with the receipt already. If I don't get my money back, there's going to be a problem here, officer.
I'll take care of your order. Yes, you can.
Thank you very much.
Step out, we'll take care of your order. Come on.
I expect my order. I expect my order. I'm a paying customer. I ordered already. I don't understand why I'm not getting my food, officer. Where's my food? I'm an American who deserves to eat their food. Excuse me, I want my food.
Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and the few sisters out there. Unto the Israelite foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in Hebrew, which means peace. Quick show through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. I want you brothers to be edified. As you can see, the madness is taking place. Slowly but for surely, this is going to be taken onto a whole nother level, especially out here in the city, New York City, of course. And I don't really have to look at the whole story about this. It was just probably just trying to, they was making a point when they was filming this, all right? Because you still can order food in restaurants in New York without a mask on. They're not gonna mess with you. It's all about you going to eat in the restaurant. However, they are bitching these little chains like Panero, Chipotle. What else? What else did I want? Well, couple of these small chains. And we ain't talking about no big chains like McDonald's or anything like that. You know? But these Shake Shack and all this other stuff. And what they're trying to do, they're out of all restaurants in New York, they're the ones that's really, really trying not to enforce it, but trying to push it, all right, like following orders. Because these chains, they got a new, they have new names now. Basically, a lot of people, new people, because a lot of them are organic and all that. So the hipsters and everything like that. So if they doing it, then everybody else start doing it. Even Starbucks, in one location, they was the smartest one out of all of them. They have in New York, they have we have, the bodegas. At nighttime, you could go and order your food, but you be outside, and they'll open, there's like a window, and you just twirl the money in, they'll give you your stuff, and nobody can get robbed or anything like that. So they're doing, basically on what I'm saying, they're enforcing certain things where it's not conveniently the way it once was. So you can see why these people are doing the things that they're doing. Because it's the same thing that's going to happen. That's happened in Australia and in Austria. It's going to happen here in New York. From New York, then California, then all the other states. Here in New York, there's a big possible shutdown again for something that's milder than a cold, even more milder than a cold. They're willing to shut things down. All right, they're not saying the word shutdown, but they're everything, all the acts that they're doing is leading to a shutdown. Saying all this to say, we're in that time. We're in that time when this godforsaken place is out the window. That's why they want everything so convenient. They want everything to be just right there. Like you just could go in a corner store and get the things that you need instead of going out far and eating 3, 4, 5 meals a day. This is what they want. They want the people to be gluttonous. They want people to be in the want of easy things. You know? This is how this devil was doing it. Couple scriptures. Zephaniah 3:1. It says, "Woe to her that is filthy and is polluted, to the oppressing city." That's America. Now you people are gonna realize why we've been saying the things that we've been saying for all these long period of time. It's one thing to hide, and you have things to keep your mind occupied and not to think of certain things. So people take drugs and they do certain things in order for them to keep themselves going. But now it's in your face. It's in your face. All right, it's not far-fetched. People are feeling the crunch because America is polluted. The minds of the people are polluted. The things around it is polluted. The air is polluted. The water is polluted. The food is polluted. The women are polluted. The men are polluted. The children are, it's like when you sit there, you think about it like, God damn, how the hell we've been surviving? It is out of the grace of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua that Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans has been surviving this thing so far. All right, this place is filthy, it's polluted, and is oppressive, extremely oppressive. Okay, this is why I really wanted this video showing. I mean, not Isaiah 14. I saw that 5. I'm sorry. It says, matter of fact, I'm gonna start at, and this is future prophecy. Isaiah 14:4. Thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say how the oppressor cease and the golden city cease. Now this is the future. This is a prophecy. All right. Why would the Lord put this in prophecy about a place being a very oppressive? Because this is what we coming down to it. All right. Matter of fact, real quick. Micah 2:10, it says, matter of fact, I saw that one. Woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it's in the power of their hands. And they covet fields and take them by violence in houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. So this is talking about the elites. All right. The elites have garnished and created something, this utopia by blood, by the bloodshed of you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. They ain't per se went out there and shoot people and no, they didn't have to do that. It was by their lead and their money and their laws that they passed in order for them to make these things happen. Okay? So they oppress a man in his heritage. So this has been a part of American history, to be oppressive. But now it's being oppressive to the state of the common folk. What I mean by common folk, I mean the average Edomite. Because it's always been hell for blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. This place always been hell. We're accustomed of the oppressiveness. The same person that was making all that noise many years ago, if he had made that noise, not even make a noise, just being there, they would have called the cops on him. All right, just because he might be a Latino. All right, so now he thinks that he's an American and he has rights. That even makes it even worse for him. But this place always been oppressive for us. This is one thing that never changed. Okay, because it's in the power of their hands to do it. So now you people are going to see the exact blessing that we've been saying that Esau has. Now he's going to exercise that blessing with full authority. And like the scripture says, matter of fact, I don't know all over the place, but it is spirit. believe it's 2 Thessalonians 2, just to the point, I think it's 9. Even him whose coming is after the work of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. What's part of that power? The power is talking about his authority. All right? The authority that he has. What is that authority that he has? He has the blessing. And part of that blessing, when you read Genesis, the 27th chapter, all right, around the 38th verse, is the power of the sword. This man is the king of oppressing people, man. But he has the power. He said, with all power and signs and lying wonders. All right, so he's coming with power. Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So how he's gonna act on that wrath, like we always say, by his laws. So more and more every day we see more unrighteous laws are being played out. Every single day, every moment. All right? And on top of more unrighteous laws that was already established. So people crying about this, that, to the third, like abortions and my body, my choice. I believe it was somebody that broke it down. Maybe the guy from AMC. Basically, what's going on with the Supreme Court allowing abortion and all this, because people are throwing that my body, my choice when it comes to this jab. So now they flipping it. Now you're gonna have it's not about your body and your choice. It's about all full authority by his laws. And then you could go back to what Jacobson versus Massachusetts, when he so-called Jew, they didn't want to take the vax at that time, and they passed a law saying that if the government deems it, they can do this. So they're coming. They're gonna exercise their power by their law until they're gonna be oppressive, extremely oppressive. Let me go back to Isaiah just a little bit, and I'm going to end this. Isaiah 14:5 now. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the ruler, who smote the people with wrath with a continuing stroke. All right? He ruled the nations. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. So he smote the people. That's why they have everybody believing in science. According to the Rockefeller law, establish any physician that believes in herbs, he deemed them as quacks. He took all the doctors and he funded this whole medical mishap that they call a medical system. From that seed being planted, you have this oppressive state. Well, now everybody's going to have to give up their personal information. Okay? And now people cannot survive without taking this man's medication. That's a smoke and a continuous wrath. All right? That's a part of being oppressed. So these things are the main reasons why these scriptures come to light. It's telling us why Esau, once in the kingdom, is going to have to be destroyed. All right? He rules this world with an iron fist. He ruled this world with no compassion. He ruled this world with no sort of sympathy. And you people are going to finally see the devil at his truest form. I'm going to end it off on this one. It says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Why? Because you're going to be put down forever. From the elites on down. No more this rulership. It's because of you the earth is polluted. It's because of you things are going extinct. Because of you the people are dying the way they're dying. So the Lord is going to take that power from you. So with that being said, which once again we in that transitional power, we in that transitory state right now, where things are going to change violently. Like the scripture says, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob's is the beginning. All right, he's next to come. So in order from one rulership to another is going to take violence. And that's what's going to end up happening. And that's when the earth and everybody in the earth is going to be at rest. When you're being taken down. So that means, sorry, real quick through the spirit. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.